Hello, welcome back to another episode of Crappypasta Reading. This one is called An Experience with Fallout New Vegas. Again, another game that I haven't played and know very little about, but it's popular, so I might as well read it. Apparently it was also read by Hoodoo Hoodlum's Revenge, so check him out. He is actually a pretty good content creator. He actually recently finally made another Crappypasta reading video, so let's go ahead and read this one. I love mods for Fallout New Vegas. Some are good, some are well made, and some are just small yet neat. Then there are those who are just weird. There was once a mod that changed Boone's face so he had a constant smile. Funny, but kind of pointless if you ask me. Just like the sentences, like, right after the first sentence. Seriously, like, some are good, some are well made, and some are just small yet neat. That's just super redundant. You know, I would have used, like, some are good, some are bad, some are jokes. I was on Nexus one day and found a mod that caught my eye. It was called Breathing, and the description stated it was a mod that made the player able to sprint for a limited time, much like in Skyrim. I thought this would be very helpful because at times it could be very frustrating when your character walked so slow and you needed to get somewhere far away. There were no screenshots, which I thought was kind of suspicious. Bad mods usually had no screenshots since the maker put little effort in making the mod look professional. But I thought to myself, if it was bad, I'd just delete it and move on. Well, why would you need screenshots? If all it is just sprinting, what screenshots do you want? Do you just want to see your character sprinting in an image? I don't think that's possible. So I downloaded the mod. It was a RAR file. I extracted it and the folder contained the mod and 2 pictures. The first one shocked me since it was a picture of Jeff the Killer. Oh, fuck. Are you kidding me? Why? This is literally... I don't understand. Like, are you kidding me? This is about Fallout New Vegas. How in the world would Jeff the Killer be in anywhere in this whatever, you know what? I don't know why I question this shit. It's not like the person that made it is gonna fix it. I don't think. I jumped a little, but realized shortly after that it was probably a joke. Yeah, no fucking shit. Why else would it be there? Did Jeff the Killer make the mod? I don't. The other pictures seemed to be a corrupt image of red and some text. At the far right corner, you can make out letters forming the sentence, "C is you." I thought it was another joke and copy-pasted the mod files into New Vegas' mod folder. I then started New Vegas. We're only halfway through this, guys. We're only halfway through this. I'm not even kidding. That was 4 paragraphs and we're already halfway. I resumed my game and spawned in the strip. I assumed the sprint button was shift, so I pressed and held it as I walked forward. Nothing happened. I was a little disappointed, but tried shift again. This time, I glitched through the floor like I was no-clipping and fell. I was about to pause the game and delete the mod when I stopped falling. I was now under the strip and had taken no fall damage as I hit the ground. The ground was rocky, like in the Mojave Wasteland. I think that's how you pronounce it. Either Mojave, Mojave, I don't really care. I tried moving my mouse, but my character's head wouldn't move. I was looking straight forward. Slowly, I could hear a sound. It sounded like heavy breathing. Slowly, I could hear a sound. Okay. It was loud on bass, and sounded pretty spooky. What? It started off as barely noticeable. It grew louder until I could hear it perfectly. These 3 sentences just don't make any sense together. Like, at all. It sounded as if it were behind me as I was wearing headphones. My character then turned around as if I was engaging an NPC conversation. You know, when the camera awkwardly zooms in on the NPC's face. Yeah, you know. I turned around and for a split second I saw someone standing behind me. Then the game shut itself off. I was confused and a little paranoid, so I checked behind myself, nothing there. I must have been reading too many scary stories. Ooh. The mod was still in my New Vegas folder, but I decided to delete it since I didn't want to have to repeat the creepy process every time I mistakenly pressed shift again. The mod circled around the web for like 2 months but disappeared later. I still don't understand why I heard that breathing and who the person behind me was, and from the looks of it, I think I won't get any answers. That's the whole story. That's the whole story. Nothing substantial, nothing scary happened. Like, the only scary thing was Jeff the Killer, which is comical, and the breathing. It doesn't make any sense at all. It just doesn't make any sense. There's just nothing. There's no substance to the story. It's way too short, and nothing happened. Nothing even happened. All that happened was some dumb mod that was made by someone with with very little time on his hands decided to make a troll mod where it, instead of making you sprint, it just makes some freaking guy. It makes you fall through the floor and then some guy breathes. That's it. That's it. I mean, come on, man. I could have at the very least they could have done something where there was something behind the character or even the author. But no, it just nothing happened. This entire story is pointless. This entire story is pointless. That's it. Thank you for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed. I didn't. So please comment below if there was any things you wanted to say, maybe some constructive criticism if you have any. And I think that will be it. So I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.